Although Shaka Zulu did not directly confront British colonization during his lifetime, his story represents a significant part of African resistance to European colonization. Yet, the Zulu tribes he founded faced the British later in a series of conflicts known as the Anglo-Zulu Wars. Shaka Zulu was born in 1787 and grew up in South Africa. During his rule from 1816 until his assassination in 1828, he expanded Zulu influence through a series of wars and military reforms that made his army one of the most powerful and organized in the region. Shaka faced many challenges in uniting different tribes under his banner. There was resistance from neighboring tribes, as well as internal betrayals from some of his family members and close associates. Despite these difficulties, Shaka overcame these challenges due to his military genius and strict leadership. After Shaka's death, his successors continued to resist European colonization. In 1879, the Zulu Empire entered into direct conflict with the British in the Anglo-Zulu War. This war resulted from British expansion in South Africa and their attempt to control Zulu lands. On January 22, 1879, the Zulu army led by King Cetshwayo, who followed in Shaka's footsteps, achieved a major victory against British forces at the Battle of Isandlwana. This battle was one of the worst defeats suffered by British forces at the hands of local forces in the history of colonization. The next day, on January 23, the Zulu army attacked a small British outpost at Rorke's Drift. Despite being outnumbered, the British successfully defended the outpost, giving them a significant morale boost. Despite initial victories, the Zulu forces faced considerable difficulties in confronting the British, who used advanced military technology and tactics. The British utilized rifles and artillery, while the Zulu forces mainly relied on traditional weapons and old tactics. By July 1879, the British had finally defeated the Zulu forces at the Battle of Ulundi. King Cetshwayo was captured and exiled, thus ending the war and leading to the annexation of Zulu lands by the British Empire. The story of Shaka Zulu and the Anglo-Zulu War symbolizes African resistance to European colonization. Their bravery and resilience inspired many liberation movements within Africa and around the world. The legacy of Shaka Zulu and his military reforms remains an integral part of African history and a source of pride for African peoples in their struggle for freedom and independence.